Hi, this is a new video. I would like to mention, would like to start this Enam Surah, which is the sixth Surah of the Quran. And in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, who created the heavens and the earth, and made the darkness and the light. Yet those who disbelieve in their Lord continue to deviate. Interestingly, light and darkness is also commonly used to define the deviation. Like some people like darkness is like for sin or light, but it's in a symbolic way. He is the one who created you from mud and predetermined your lifespan, a lifespan that is known only to him, yet you continue to doubt. He is the one God in the heavens and the earth. He knows your secrets and your declarations, and he knows everything you earn. No matter what kind of proof comes to them from their Lord, they turn away from it in aversion. Since they rejected the truth, when it came to them, they have incurred the consequences of their heedlessness. So, it says, it mentions the free will of unbelievers. Whatever the evidence is big or something, and humans have right to choose other way, and they can decline, they can ignore the obvious, and it makes them feel better, I guess. They make them feel maybe free, and it's sometimes a hedonistic, sometimes irrational choice, sometimes they aware, but they enjoy being able to turn away from it somehow. Have they not seen how many generations before them we have annihilated? We established them on earth more than we did for you, and we showered them with blessings generously, and we provided them with flowing streams. We then annihilated them because of their sins, and we substituted another generation in their place. So it is important. So after they were they were tested, and it says that both situations included, like we established them in order to show them blessings and provided them flowing streams like a heaven. We then annihilated them because of their sins. So, and it seems in their life, both the opportunities and adversities have appeared, and it is the actually, and some might say that how the environmental conditions can be such solid and unchanged in nature. So what if they're, but the thing is not only about our outside. So there's a chance that 1 to 1 million maybe you will have a very stable environment, but in that stable environment, we still have our brain perceive everything, every stimuli are coming outside. So and then and so this is so if you get pleasure from something, then you are accustomed that you're not feeling like it's a pleasure anymore. You want to increase it or something. So the balance in seeking pleasure or understanding happiness is here, it is important. So because since we have our brain and our brain understand things, then our brain can create that stressful events, even there is actually nothing stressful that posing a threat. It is not survival, but people are nowadays, they don't have a threat of that. They're not escaping from the enemy, but they're still scared. They're still afraid of something, afraid of exam, and then they become anxious of it. So yeah, that's why. What I'm trying to say is, the world is an exam, and it is not all about the environmental conditions. It's also about our biology. It says next one. Even if we sent down to them physical book written on paper and they touched it with their hands, those who disbelieved would have said this is no more than clever magic. But in fact, they can really say that. You can really give them to book and then coming from the sky, but they can still reject. They also said if only an angel could come down with him, Had we sent an angel, the whole matter would have been terminated, and there would be no longer be respite. Had we sent an angel, we would have sent him in the form of a man, and we would have kept them just as confused as they're confused now. So this is, I think, what I understand from this verse is it says, I am capable to send you angel to convince you, but I don't want to convince you that much. I want it to be test, and I want you to be confused and unsure of the future of the existence of God, so that I can test if you will trade well or not. Because if you are so close to that, someone is punishing you or something. If I say something bad, someone will punish me. Let's assume this. Someone will give me physical pain. I like giving me physical pain. I do something very bad, they give me physical pain. So can I do that anymore? No, I don't think so. So it is not an exam for me. It's like a torture, and I will not perform well. I don't feel it's a test. I feel it's something else. So and messengers before you have been ridiculed. It's those who mock them will suffer the consequences of their ridiculing. Say roam the earth and note the consequences of for the rejectors. So we all know the consequences of the rejectors. So they all die too. So then we eventually die. Like we will maybe live like 8 years or something, maximum of like 100 years, and then we will die eventually. To whom belongs everything in the heavens and the earth, say to God, He has decreed that mercy is His attribute. He will surely summon you all on the day of resurrection, which is inevitable. The ones who lose their souls are those who disbelieve. To Him belongs everything, the dwells in the night and the day. He is the hearer, the knower. Say, shall I accept other than God as a Lord and Master, when He is the initiator of the heavens and the earth, and He feeds but is not fat? Say, I am commanded to be the most devoted submitter, and do not be an idol worshipper. Say, I fear I obeyed my Lord, the retribution of an awesome day. And as I said, whether you believe or not, you will die anyway. So, and then better scared of the awesome day, the day of day that God will um, question us what we did in the world, how we use our body. Whoever is spared on that day has attained His mercy, and this is the greatest triumph. If God touches you with adversity, none can relieve it except He. And if He touches you with a blessing, He is omnipotent. He is supreme over His creatures. He is the most wise, the cognizant. Say whose testimony is the greatest. Say God's. He is the witness between me and you that this Quran has been inspired to me, to preach it to you and to whomever it reaches. Indeed, you bear witness that there are other gods besides God. Say, I do not testify as you do. There is only one God, and I disown your idolatry. Those to whom we have given the scripture recognize this as they recognize their own children. The ones who lose their souls are those who do not believe. So it says like, so we should know the scripture very well, and like our children. So and we should grasp everything and regularly repeat it to aware that this, and we shouldn't lost ourselves, and we should take the world seriously, because this is all we have, and we're responsible for what we do, even we don't believe that we're responsible for our behavior. And anyway, that's all I want to say, and in the next video I will hopefully mention the other verses, and see you. Bye bye.